Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOC.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's a Tuesday, Tuesday here in the studio, and wow, what a night last night, man! It was so cold. I mean, you could go outside and freeze.
Yeah, it was
within
below
seconds.
freezing, wasn't it?
Gosh, and I don't understand why it feels so cold.
Because it's been 70 degrees.
I know.
I mean,
guess
don't
that's
you think,
it.
maybe?
Yeah. You know, we had some cold days during the wintertime. I mean, it was like 2 or 3 degrees below zero or whatever. Yeah. And I guess that when it gets below freezing, it's just cold. I mean.
Yes, you're right.
How can you gauge cold?
You know, and it's really hard. For me, I'll speak in the eye, to go from 70 degrees to 20 degrees. My body does not respond well to that. I'm sitting here with a blanket on me until the heat cuts on in here, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah. Just the opposite. Well,
but I'm not going to gripe about it because it's warm.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Same to you, Dan. We're both in green.
I hope I've got a little bit different green than you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we don't match.
But I think you're more traditional.
Don't you, though?
I'm more hip green.
I found this a week ago, and I went, I'm wearing that.
You found that a week ago?
Well, in my closet.
Where'd you find it?
In my closet.
Did you have to brush the dust off of it?
No, it's boogers.
When was the last time you wore that?
I don't know. A few months ago.
Oh, okay.
I wear it periodically.
All right. Do you have clothes in your closet you look at and you say, I'm going to keep that a little bit longer?
Yes, but I try to be more, diligent about cleaning out things like that.
Getting rid of it.
Yeah, and I'll purposely lay it out for the next day sometimes. And if I still don't use it, then that's when it's time to go to.
Is there any sentimental value in some of your clothing?
I don't think so anymore. There used to be, but no.
I have a pair of hiking boots. I was so proud that I bought these hiking boots in 1973.
Okay.
They were Vosk. I don't know if any.
Is that
Vosk is
brand?
the the primo brand to buy back in those days. VOSQUE, and they were $55. And back in '73, that was $200 or $300 worth of shoes right there. And I bought them. I still have them.
So do you wear them?
No.
You idiot. I'm sorry.
I've got them on a wooden plaque.
No, I do not understand necessarily that mentality.
There's some things I can throw away.
Do what you can do, whatever.
And other things I'm like,
It's no sweat off me if you have old boots in your closet.
It's not.
It's not. It
It's
doesn't
not.
affect
So
me in one way.
why would people roll their eyes at something that I've decided to do?
Because in the eye, I'm thinking that's kind of silly. But you do what you do. You.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm going to put those on this weekend, and if they still fit, I'm going to wear them.
I think you should.
I'll wear them.
That will prompt you to wear them, not just have them sitting in your dumb closet.
Yeah.
What good do they do sitting in your closet?
Well, I look at them every now and then, and it brings back a little memory of.
So it's an internal.
It was an accomplishment for me. I had no money at the time. I mean, I had money, but
that was huge, probably. For
I had the only money that I was given to me was the money that I earned from working. So yeah.
I mean, I understand the whole sentimental thing.
Yeah.
I'm less sentimental than I used to be because I've been able to part with things. Took me quite some time to part with.
Right. And I also bought a mummy sleeping bag back then.
Do you use that?
I have not used it, but I still have it.
Do you use it?
I would use it, and I have used it.
Okay.
And it kept me warm below 30 degrees. Yeah.
Well, maybe you ought to get that sucker out and sleep in it.
Should have wore that thing to work today. cut some holes in it.
Do your thing. You do you. If you like to take up your closet with unnecessary things, go
Well,
ahead.
that's been bothering me for that's been bothering me for years, and I didn't want to bring it up because I knew that I didn't want to. I didn't want to feel guilty when I told you.
You didn't want to feel like I was going to make fun of you? You should probably never speak.
Okay. Okay.
They'll always get turned on you.
Well, for the next 49 minutes, I guess that I will be quiet.
No, you won't.
Well, we appreciate everyone tuning in this morning, and if you are planning to go to work, today is St. Patrick's Day. Grab something green.
It is, and I want to remind people. Oh, I don't have my flyer up here.
Okay.
But it's the.
Gosh. People,
Taste.
what I have to deal with every single day.
Keep talking.
Okay, what have you got?
The Taste of Harrison is tonight.
Oh, it's tonight. Yes,
and
Tuesday.
I've seen posts today that said you can buy your tickets today. I mean, if you at the door at 5 p.m. or whatever. But again, it's the Taste of Harrison, and they're having all kinds of representation from different restaurants around the area. And it says, enjoy flavors from your favorite local restaurants. Proceeds benefit the Rotary Club of Harrison and Sharon Care. All this happens at Creekside Community Center. Tickets are $25, $125 for a table of 6. I don't know, if that's still possible to get that or not. But live music with Modern August from 6 to 8. There's a live auction. Mm-hmm. There's all kinds of things, but it's all at Creekside, and the doors open at 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to sample different restaurants in the area, the servings from the different restaurants in the area, and maybe it's something that you a restaurant you've never gone into before, but you thought, man, I'd like to see what kind of food they have, and you can taste it there, and then later
You'll know.
Yeah, you'll know.
There you go.
All right.
Are you going?
We talked about it. I'm not sure. It'd have to be at the door because we've got animals to feed and that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff.
I understand that totally. So.
Anything else going on this week?
I don't know. I didn't go that far. I just knew that was tonight.
Also, I want to let people know again that the Cooks of the Buffalo Cookbook is available. I'm not trying to hawk it here.
Self-promotion.
Well, it is kind of, because I'm one of the authors of the book, and we're going to have a book signing at the library from 11 to 1.
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Okay.
And they did have it in one of the upper rooms, but they have brought it down to the reading room.
So did you talk to them?
Yes, we did. We talked to them, and yeah, I told them, I said, it'd be, I'd do it outside if I had to, but you want the people coming in, you want to let them know.
If you just walk in the door, you would not know unless you already knew it was going on.
Yeah.
That it was upstairs.
Mm-hmm. So we're excited about that, and excited about sharing the book with everybody. Come out and just take.
They will be
if you
available.
don't buy the book, huh?
Will they be available for
yes,
purchase?
we'll have them for purchase, and autograph the book if you want us to autograph it.
They'll even put a hole in it if you want to in their autograph.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. And if you're not going to buy the book, you can come and look at the book and see what it's all about.
Yeah.
See, it's a history book. We've interviewed people from all over the area that have some connection with the Buffalo River, and
extremely talented people that put this book together.
Well, of course.
As well as the cooks and the people that they interviewed.
Yeah. And every time we went and interviewed, the videos are available in our archive. They're not available yet. We're thinking about maybe cutting them down to smaller portions where people can watch minutes of them instead of hours worth of.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, and every time we would go do an interview, the recipient we were interviewing would cook something for us, either a pot.
Oh, that probably stunk.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. They'd make a dish or whatever, and we'd sample it afterwards. And some of this stuff, I'm like, I had no idea that some of these recipes and dishes were.
The combos probably were.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah. Poke salad.
Yeah, I've had poke salad.
Poke salad.
It. Yeah.
Squirrel and dumplings. Squirrel and dumplings.
Yeah.
all kinds of pies, all kinds of pies.
They aren't
cucumber
all
salad.
weird like that. Yeah,
cucumber
I've had cucumber
salad?
salad. Yeah.
I had no idea, and I looked at that, and I'm not a cucumber person, and I go, okay, I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
And I tried to go, ooh,
You
this
liked
is
it?
good. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
see, you
all
never
those
know.
all those items are in the cookbook. Come by and take a look, and meet us, and have a good time at the Boone County Library from 11 to 1.
All right. And,
All right.
and there's a website that you can also check
Yeah,
out.
you can go check out our website. It's called cooksofthebuffalo.com. Cooks,
Okay.
plural. All right.
All righty.
Ready for
Today-
some weather?
Today is mostly sunny with a high of 52. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 39. Wind gust back up to 25 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly cloudy through mid-morning, then gradual clearing with a high of 71. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 46. And then Thursday, we go up to a high of 83. Wah, wah. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low of 50. And then take it to Friday.
Okay, Friday, it looks like it's going to be sunny with a high of around 84 degrees. Calm winds once again. Friday night, overnight low is 54. Saturday, high 88. No chance of rain, but lots of sun. Saturday night, clear with a low of around 59 degrees. Sunny. Sunday, high 86. Low 49 with a 20% chance of showers. And then Monday, high 66 once again.
All righty. It's going to shape up to be a nice
Yes.
second half of the week.
Okay, let's move on to our topic to ponder. There we go.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay.
We are continuing with our Are You the Person theme.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you the person?
I don't know about the person, but I'm a person.
A person. Now, you love music, so I would assume that you'd have some comments about this one. Are you a person who enjoys driving with music playing or complete silence?
I would rather there be something on the radio.
Okay.
I do appreciate more than I used to silence. And a lot of times I'll drive to work in silence.
Okay.
That's just kind of my,
Yeah.
a way to set the day kind of deal. But I also listen to podcasts and audiobooks, so it's
Okay.
not just music.
Now,
The
do you-
music's the bulk of what
Now,
I
do you
listen.
listen through the radio, or do you Bluetooth your phone, or
Bluetooth
you
usually
Bluetooth everything?
I have XM, but I don't hardly ever use it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have XM too. But I Bluetooth everything, just about everything
Yeah.
through my phone, because if I get in the car and it's 15 minutes after and my show started at the top of the hour, I can always Bluetooth it and go back to the beginning.
Oh. Wow.
Wow. I know a lot of people don't know how to do that, but
I don't know how you go back to the beginning when it's live, but
well,
okay.
it won't be live if you
Oh, okay.
if you've saved it, you can go back.
Okay. I don't guess I've ever tried to say.
Oh my gosh, really?
Uh-uh.
So I just
I listen to Pandora. That's not really a
well, you
or
can't.
podcast. You can't
Yeah.
really do that. So I'm not.
Well,
really
if
trying
you
to do-
subscribe to a podcast, you can listen to it anytime.
well,
right?
sure, I could listen to it right now, and I'd prefer to. No.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my gosh. Jeez.
I am kidding, Dan. You know that.
Do we have any people that
Oh,
have responded?
I really don't know. I was like, I don't care what they think. Evidently. We have 11 responses.
Wow.
Dan Reynolds says, that's him right there.
That's me, yeah.
80% of the time alone, I like it loud and rocking. But there are times I need complete silence.
I
So
need
you
it.
understand that.
Absolutely. Especially when somebody's behind me honking, wanting to cut me off. I can't
What
take
do you-
this noise.
Okay, let's do something else.
Yeah.
What do you have to turn it down to think sometimes?
The only time I turn anything down to think is when I'm doing the topic to ponder. When I'm really focused on,
Yes.
like I'm writing a script or something, I have to have complete silence. I
Yeah.
can't stand any noise whatsoever.
Yeah.
Even if I'm on the porch and there's birds going off,
It
I'm
gets
like,
annoying.
I can't. Yeah.
We have that problem in here. Sometimes we have to go seclude ourselves somewhere. Vigilant Inspection Services said, I need a good song or YouTube video to pass the time. Unless traffic gets sketchy, then suddenly the volume's down like it's helping me see better. I agree with him 100% on that, but I'm have to laugh a little bit because he said YouTube video and he's driving. How does that work? You're driving with a YouTube video.
Well, you can listen to and I listen to
music. And
I can tie into my my YouTube TV, which is my cable provider, basically, and I can turn the screen off where you don't see the video, but you can listen.
Yeah, because that was kind of my point. You don't want to be watching that.
I'm sure he's doing this. He's not.
He is.
He's not
I'm
watching.
just razzing the man.
Yeah.
Kelly said, I can do both. Justin Patman said, my wife and I love drive listening to the country music. Most of the time we have the radio on. My wife turn into a teenager and blast the music when she's alone in the car. I had to read between the lines a little bit there. Yeah. My brother said, inside my vehicle is where I can play whatever I want, loud and proud. Also have driven for hours silently in my thoughts. And you've already heard mine. Leslie King said, I like the Joe Rogan podcast when he's got a good guest. But other than that, silence. Steve Richards, must have music. Hillary, total concert. Jane Kreiner Martin, silence. Leisha Graham, I do both. Stroop FX, I prefer having the volume just shy at the window is breaking. So we know he cranks it up. But
yeah.
I have learned to turn the volume down a little because I can't hear if there's a siren or something. I can't hear it.
Yeah.
And I'm more distracted than I used to be, so I have to kind of
I noticed that.
allow for that.
Friends, I've noticed that in the past week or two.
What?
Your distraction level.
You're distracting me now.
Okay. Well, go to our Facebook page. Our graphic is up, and you've got a guy sitting in a car, and he's screaming to the top of his lungs. Are you a person who enjoys driving with music playing or complete silence?
Boom chakalaka.
Yeah, no correct answer for this, and everyone gets 100 points on their final test. Okay, let's go to history.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
My lawyers have advised me that I cannot answer these questions without jeopardizing my friends, my family, and myself.
21 years ago, Major League Baseball players testified before Congress about steroid use. Rafael Palmeiro and Sammy Sosa testified they hadn't used them, while Mark McGwire refused to say.
Is that an admission of guilt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it?
I would say so.
It is in my humble opinion.
So. Yeah.
Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old-time movie. I'll tell you about the magic and it'll free your soul, but it's like trying to tell a stranger about a rock and roll. Do you believe in magic?
Okay.
That was John Sebastian. Boy, our heroes are getting older, aren't they?
They sure are.
Singer John Sebastian was born on this day in 1944, 82 years old today. Sebastian was the lead singer for The Lovin' Spoonful. Among their string of hits in the 60s was Do You Believe in Magic?
I'm going to hide this tape when I'm finished. If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind of record.
Actor Kurt Russell was born on this date, 1951. He is 75. One of his best-known roles was as R.J. McReady in 1982's The Thing.
Oh, I love that movie. I remember seeing him in The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. You remember that Walt Disney movie? That's where he got his start, I think.
Oh, I remember him from all the Walt Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I told you if you were ever a shrimp boat captain that I'd be your first mate. Well, here I am.
Another birthday cut. Actor Gary Sinise was born on this day in 1955, 71 years old today. He got an Oscar nomination for playing Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump.
Listen, we have a bit of a situation here. There was a leak, and so I had to move the announcement up to today.
Actor Rob Lowe was born this day in 1964. He is 62. His credits include NBC's The West Wing and the ABC drama brothers and sisters.
Okay. That's the music from, what is that from? The Kardashians, I think. Television personality Rob Kardashian was born on this day in 1987, 39 years ago. He is best known for appearing on his family's reality television series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and that was a theme song from the show.
Why are you helping me? Because it's the right thing to do. You need a pilot. I need a pilot.
Actor John Boyega was born on this day in 1992, 34 years ago. He is best known for his role as Finn in Star Wars The Force Awakens and Star Wars The Last Jedi. That was an exchange between Finn and Oscar Isaac's character, Poe Dameron.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. That's all. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking with Jeff Pratt. Why, you ask? Well, we have a runoff. He and
Mike
Bishop are, neither one of them got 50% of the votes, so they are going to be doing a runoff, and that voting is the 31st, I think, of this month. So get prepared to go vote again, and we've decided to talk with the candidates for the runoff
one more time.
And Jeff Pratt won the toss, I guess. Or maybe he just says, I can be there.
I just let them pick a date, and that's when they pick.
No particular reason why he's here first, other than the fact that he's available.
Right.
So we're going to be talking with Jeff Pratt after these messages, and he's running for State Representative District 5. Stick with us.
517-5990.
Around the Table, streaming live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table. We are chatting with Jeff Pratt. He's running for State Representative District 5 for the second time around. Oh, my gosh.
That's right.
Runoff time.
Runoff election.
We asked him, first thing I asked him when he sat down in the studio here, I says, how's it going? He goes, I don't know. Has it been a whirlwind?
It has been a whirlwind. We'll know in 2 weeks how it goes. However many people we can get back out to the vote.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people ask me, what in the world is a runoff election?
Oh, really?
Really?
Never had one, I guess.
They just didn't really realize that it's still going on. But in Arkansas, you have to win by over 50% of the vote. So if nobody gets over 50%, then they take the top 2 candidates and do a runoff 3 or 4 weeks later.
Yeah.
Well, that's coming up March 31st. Early voting will start a week from today on the 24th. It'll go Tuesday through Friday.
Okay, good. Yeah.
They're not going to do it on Saturday for the runoff. And then you'll have Monday to early vote. And then the election day is March 31st.
Okay.
So everybody that voted, and even those that didn't vote, go back and vote.
You still have an opportunity.
You still can. Even if you didn't vote, you can go vote. It's not just those that voted earlier. And the crazy part about it is on a runoff election, you are so fortunate just to get a fraction of the people that were in the primary.
Sure.
So,
do you know the total number of people that voted?
4,800 in our race.
Yeah.
And but then that's about 25% of registered voters.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, only about a fourth even voted in the primary. And I'm told that if we can get at least half of those out, that will be a great turnout for a runoff election.
Yeah.
And that's kind of crazy when you think that this election or this runoff election is going to determine 2 of the top positions in Boone County, the county judge's race and the state rep's race.
Yeah.
So people, don't take your votes for granted. It is so important that you go back to the polls next week and vote.
Well, y'all are running on the Republican ticket, so Democrats couldn't vote on you, right?
No, not a registered Democrat.
Not a registered Democrat. So there you may have lost some of the people that would have.
It is. It's a small number.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy. In Boone County, it's like, I believe it's 576 registered Democrats.
Okay.
Around 3,600, a little over 3,000 registered Republican.
Oh, okay.
And about 16,000 optional. Now, the optional people, when you get there, they're asked, where do you want, what primary do you want to vote in?
Yeah.
And you can vote Democrat or Republican, either one. They just need to know how to set the ballot for you.
Right.
Which is good for a Democrat to vote or to register independent. That way they can still get a vote in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We had several people commenting about they couldn't vote.
Yeah. They would have to change their voter registration from Democrat to optional.
Okay.
And then you can vote in either one of them.
And it's probably too late at this point to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be done, I think, more than 30 days prior to the election.
So what's your campaign like now?
Yeah.
Right now,
I know you talked about maintaining
signs flinging around and all that.
A lot of sign maintenance with all this wind. Just trying to get the word out to people. Where there's a group of us knocking on doors. Trying to make people aware that there's still a race going on.
Well, with only 25% of the vote, I'm sure a lot of people are still not aware that they need to vote.
That's correct.
Yeah.
For instance, I've had several people take their sign down and asked me, you know, hey, what do you want me to do with your sign now that it's over? And I said, it's not over.
Leave it up.
It's not over.
Who won, people?
Leave it there.
I'll bring you another one.
Nobody won, so we're still in the battle.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest challenge right now is just to explain to people that, hey, there is a runoff election next week, and whether you voted or not in the primary, get back out and vote again. And
it won't matter at this point, though, if there's a 50%, lead. It's going to be one or the other.
It will be one or the other because it's 50% of the voter turnout. So if you're dividing it by two, so one of you is going to get one of us will get more than 50%.
Right,
Yeah.
So it's just so important to get people out. That's
well, why you?
That's the toughest thing.
Why? Tell us why.
You know, I have been here forever. This is home. This is my roots. I'm the third generation. I raised the fourth generation, and I'm helping with the fifth generation. And I want to preserve our way of life, our home. I want us to thrive. I want us to grow. I want us to be able to provide great jobs for our kids and grandkids coming down the road. But I want to make sure that in that growth, we're very respectful and keep tabs on what makes us special, what makes Boone County special, our way of life, the Ozarks that we enjoyed. I think we need to make sure that we're doing all we can do to protect what we take for granted. And in my business, I deal with a lot of people that come from outside of our area.
Sure.
And they are just enamored by what we have and what a lot of us take for granted.
You want to preserve that.
I want to preserve that.
Yeah.
And but yet I firmly believe that if you're not growing, if you're not striving to do better, you're going to back up.
Right.
So it's important that we not just hold steady with what we got, but that we try to improve and grow, try to get some good jobs, things like that to the area. I think are very, very important.
Yeah. Well, those are strong, positive values.
Yeah.
But you got to be a fighter because you're fighting against all the other districts and you're fighting big government down in Little Rock.
You are, and fortunately, I've got a little bit of experience doing that. I have been a member of the Arkansas Realtors Association's legislative task force for several years. The Arkansas Realtors Association is the state's largest trade association, and we do a lot of lobbying for private property rights, for eminent domain issues, for anything that has anything to do with real estate. And so I've been boots on the ground in the Capitol, grabbing legislators, sitting in committee meetings, talking in committee meetings, trying to explain, why this is a good idea or why this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
A lot of times we cram so many bills in Arkansas. When we're in legislative session, we're there for like 90 days, and they're going to run 1,800 to 2,000 bills. And there's so much shoved at a legislator that a lot of times I believe things get passed that have unintended consequences.
Yeah.
And it takes a year or so to figure them out. The LEARNS Act, that was a great move for Arkansas and for schools, but there were some unintended consequences for our public schools and things that I think we need to go back and clean up and work on. And I think that'll be coming up next year in the next legislative session. In Arkansas, you only legislate in the odd years, every other year. In the even years, they're doing fiscal. It's called a fiscal session. So they're working on budgeting and finance issues, on operating the government, but laws and regulations and all, they, unless a special session's called, they only happen in the odd years.
Didn't know that.
I didn't either.
So it's every 2 years you try to straighten up everything.
Right.
And that's part of the reason why there's so much crammed all at one time.
Well, and if in that 90-day period there's however many bills you're talking about, you can't possibly know the effects of all that, nor even the verbiage in it, really. I mean, that's a short amount of time to try to figure all that out.
It's crazy to get that all, to try to get through a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like I said, I've been there, boots on the ground, trying to explain, hey, this could be a good thing, except for this one section. Here's why. Right. And try to get that through to legislators. So I've been there, seen it. I know how it works. I'm ready to get started on day one. So I've been in business for 42 years here in Harrison. Yeah. Owned and operated my own businesses, and so I know how businesses work. I know how to make a budget, know how to do payroll, know how important small business is. I also know how important our industry is. You know, when I owned Quality Quick Printing for many, many years, we dealt with a lot of the industries in town, providing printing and stuff for them. And so I saw firsthand just how important they are to our economy and how important they are for jobs and growth and stability. And so there's a lot that can be done to help, I think, eliminate some red tape, some things that are maybe deemed to be pretty good, but when you get to looking at it, it puts a burden on some of these industries. Sure. And I think we need to do all we can do to help them be strong and provide great jobs and good employment for our citizens. But yeah, the economy is going to be a big deal. That's on the top of everyone's mind. Sure. And they're asking, well, how can I afford things better? And there's a lot that can be done there, I think, to help.
You're ready to represent the area. Listen
I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to get going. And looking forward to it. Ron always did a great job for us. And I always told Ron, I'm not going to run against you, but if you ever decide to hang it up, you let me know, because
here you are.
I want to represent us. And so here we go.
Well, all right. We wish you well come March 31st.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I need everyone to get out and vote.
Well,
just vote.
Yeah, that's the big mission, and we are crying to everyone to get out and vote. If you're not registered, I think it's probably too late at this point.
If you're not registered at all.
But get registered for next time.
Get registered.
Whatever.
You can go ahead and register now, and you'll be good for November.
Good deal. All right, we've been talking with Jeff Pratt. He's running for State Representative District 5, and he's running against Mike Bishop.
Yep.
And we're going to have Mike in, and we're going to talk to him also to give everyone a chance to make up their decision. But the great message that we could give out today is make sure that you can vote early, and that's on the 24th.
Starts on the 24th, goes through the 30th, weekdays. And then the final day, the election day, voting day, is March 31st.
All right.
Okay.
In 2 weeks, it'll all be over.
Jeff?
We can start picking up signs.
There you go.
Yeah, good luck to you, and get out there and get those signs
right.
after the thing's over with. Thank you. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back.
online and streaming live on Facebook. Around the Table on the original KHOC.
Hey, and welcome back to Around the Table. Yeah, election season's still going on.
It will be.
Yeah.
It will be till November's over. And then we'll still hear about it. So, there's that. It never ends.
It never ends. But the good thing about it is if you are passionate about who you want to be in office, get out and vote.
Then go vote.
Yeah.
I say do it or shut up.
Yeah. Well,
At least
he
you
said
offered
a quarter of the people that voted were not even so 3/4 of them are registered that didn't vote. Is that what he was saying? Only a quarter vote.
I'm not following your.
All right. Anyway.
Sorry.
A quarter of the people, which is 4,800 people, voted.
Right.
So.
That's not a big representation, and there's a lot more people that could have voted.
Well, a good reason to vote now is if you have two choices for State Representative 5.
Right.
You've got Jeff Pratt or Mike Bishop.
Right.
And if you
They've narrowed the playing
field.
Yeah,
if you feel strongly about these one or the other, then let's see the voting get
put your money where
higher.
your mouth is, so to speak.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the same thing's happening. We'll feature the Boone County judge candidates that are in the runoff as well.
Now we got them later on this week, or
one later this week and one while I'm gone. One time, I don't know.
Okay. Do you have any vinyl records at home?
Don't think I still have any.
You
I may have some.
Do you have a record player?
Nope, not anymore.
Oh boy. Okay.
They sell them. They've kind of come back to life.
You know what? I got a record player for Christmas. 1 year. It's been 2 or 3 years ago that I got a record player. It's one of those all-in-one things. It's about so big, and it's got a lid on it, and you put your records in it. And it's got a radio and CD player and the whole thing.
That's like the old school record players.
Yeah, I had one of those portable things.
Yeah.
Anyway, they vinyl or LPs records are not gone away. They're getting
you
to be
see
pretty
them in like
popular.
collector stores and that type of thing.
Well, after I bought that thing, we went to St. Louis, and they had like 5 or 6 different record stores there.
I'll be darned.
I went in there. I spent tons of money buying old records that I had lost or.
Do you remember like going to the mall and there being like, record stores there?
Oh yeah.
It's like not that far in the past.
Oh, that was the cool thing is to go through the records,
Yeah.
To flip through, yeah. Well, it says here, who said vinyl is dead? Record sales haven't been this bonkers since 1983. And how is it that vinyl record sales topped $1 billion last year, but they only sold about 300,000 record players? The answer is Taylor Swift.
Huh?
Because she produces her stuff on vinyl too. Her fans bought 1.5 million copies of Life of a Showgirl.
Wow.
But not to play them. It's a vinyl. It's a viral collector's item.
Okay.
And that might not only be the case for the 45 million other vinyl records that were also purchased last year, which makes the most sold since 1983.
Wow.
And you can go to Walmart now, and they have a vinyl section.
I haven't checked that out.
There you go.
Huh. Interesting, for sure. Also, viral vacation trends. Now, have you ever followed a viral
I don't understand
vacation
that.
trend?
What is a viral vacation?
Well, I'm not sure. Like maybe dressing up or something. I don't know I can't answer that question because I don't have a viral vacation trend. But this report says, if your next vacation includes dressing up like the cast of Mad Men, so people do dress up, I guess, so you can act like part of the 1960s jet set crowd, you're not the only one. A new survey has found that more than half of us get sucked into viral vacation trends. I'm not one of those. 51% of Americans say social media influences their holiday plans, but of those less than a fifth said the trip lived up to the hype.
Less than a fifth. So basically, they're getting their information about vacations from influencers and whatever.
I don't follow that trend.
You know, when Kelly and I were researching our cruise, we watched a lot of YouTube videos, And there's one couple, and I'm sure there's more than one couple. That's all they do, is they make viral videos of their cruise experience.
And people like you,
and that's all they
jump
do.
on board and do it,
and they get
and they make money.
They make money enough to pay for their
Cruises,
trips, and
yeah.
they go everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty savvy
I think
way
it's-
to do it, but
yeah, I
I'm
think so,
not
too.
really one of those people that would do that. Probably.
I'd have to go to college to be a viral influencer.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not an influencer. I don't enjoy my time on social media so much that I would jump
Right.
on board with that.
Yeah.
You probably couldn't pay me enough money. But
Did you want to do this story about bed bugs?
oh, I would love to, since I have experienced this dead on. Bed bugs. Here you go. Outbreak. So I'm getting ready to travel. I
Yeah.
will check my mattress before I put my stuff on the floor. Now, there's a good chance you'll pick something up during spring break, and for once it's not COVID, so yay for that, or something that requires antibiotics, if you know what I mean. Whoa, they're implying something. Well, there's a bed bug outbreak across several southern states. Florida, Texas, Georgia, and Tennessee all report huge infestations. Budget-friendly motels and youth hostels are getting the most visits from pest control. And having been through this, it's not
funny.
easy to get rid of, nor is it fun the way you have to treat everything and try to. I mean, we threw a lot of stuff away because once
Oh,
you
my
got
gosh.
them, it's hard.
But
it's hard.
they probably procreate like crazy
They
too.
do. They thrive in environments. And if you'll go check your mattress where the seam is
Yeah.
along the edge, you can see if there's poo,
Oh,
which is a big indicator that there's
bed bug poo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we found this out after the facts. Thank you, Terminex, for
Jeez.
letting us know. But we also put on bed bug bags over our mattresses, so they can't penetrate into there.
Oh, so they get into the seams of the.
Yeah.
I mean, into the mattress itself.
Well, I don't know if they go inside of it,
Yeah.
but they live there.
Well,
And they like dark spaces, so they would come out at night. They would come out of the frame around our window in our
Oh
bedroom.
my gosh!
It was just crazy.
And they feed on blood, don't they?
Yeah. Richard would wake up with little bloody spots on his pillow
Oh
and
my
on the
gosh.
sheets.
Yikes.
That's how we were like,
Oh,
what in the
horrible.
world is going on here? And
Go check your. Everybody's
yeah,
going to
please
check
do.
your bed.
Anytime you go on a trip, they say, put your luggage in the bathtub because they're not going to get in there. Go check everything out that you can
Put your luggage in the bathtub.
in the bathtub.
Okay.
Or at least, I'm not going to put it on the bed because if there's
Yeah.
bed bugs there, that's how we got it. Him bringing them
Yeesh.
home from New York. Anyway,
Terrible.
just you have to be mindful
Ugh,
of
I'm
that.
going to have to take a break. I'm exhausted
Are
from
ya?
talking about this.
All right, there you go. There's your
creepy.
bed bug PSA.
All right, everyone, go check your beds right now between this break here and come back to report to see if there's
Please
any bed
do.
bugs. And if you do, call Terminex right away.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Around the Table. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it, as always.
Yo. Yo. Yeah, boy.
One last reminder to head on out to Taste of Harrison tonight.
Yep.
If you're interested in maybe finding out all about the different restaurants and some of the flavors you may be missing. Yeah. That's starts. I think the doors open at 5. Starts at 6. It's going to be at Creekside. So
live music.
Check that out.
Auction.
It's $25 a person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And in today's world, that's not too bad. But you get to
you pay that much for your in-flight snacks anymore.
Right. And right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Really.
Which we have a story about. And it says, should we stop expecting mid-flight snacks from cheap airlines? Well, why are we still surprised? You know, when an airline serves us a dinky little mid-flight snack, and they're small. Like the woman who posted the bag of Cheez-It she was given with like 4 crackers in it. That's pretty,
Yeah, I saw that video.
Delta hasn't addressed it, but Reddit has been joking that it might be a GLP-1 portion size. So you get that 4 chips. Except the joke's on us because now the jet fuel is getting much more expensive.
Yeah.
Tickets will go up $100 by the summer at least.
Yeah, at least.
And that'll make the in-flight snacks seem even stingier.
Oh yeah. Well, I think gas is hitting 100, if not over $100 right now. And when it was nice and cheap, it was $48 to $50 a barrel.
Right.
You can pretty well
Well, you're going to pay for it. The consumer is always the one that will foot the bill.
Yes.
So just expect that. And if you're planning to travel, thankfully, I was glad we had bought our tickets for this trip months in advance.
Yeah. Well, and the gas that they're going to be buying for the airplane trip that you're taking, going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Going to be expensive gas.
Yeah, boy,
Well,
howdy.
today it's St. Patrick's Day, celebrating the patron saint of Ireland, which is apparently a great excuse to get blinding drunk. That's what they say.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day.
Do you eat that?
I like it. I think that we usually do that.
We usually do, and I didn't do it this year.
Well, you should have.
It's not my favorite.
It's not your favorite.
But, whatever.
Yeah.
And March Madness begins.
That's when it starts. Yep.
The first 4 games tip off today in the NCAA's men's basketball tournament before March Madness gets underway. All right.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you tomorrow. And up next is CJ Cruz. We'll see you on a Wednesday. Have a great day.